up, we'll get into other issues and news with David Icke. But, David, going back 20 years ago, because I remember first reading one of your books about 17 years ago when I'd first gotten on air, and my cousin had read it a year before. So it was whatever book you'd written 18 years ago. I forget the names. And I'm like, this is far out. This is crazy. And my cousin's like, no, this is really interesting. This guy's really interesting. So I read it and found it to be interesting. I forget which book that is. Maybe you can remind me. But you were talking about a three-dimensional, the universe being a hologram, projected by what? Again, this isn't even attacking Christianity or religion. This reaffirms my faith. This reaffirms my faith. Because, this is a giant universe, hundreds of billions of galaxies.
Of the universe, the age-old questions. Where did humankind come from? What is our ultimate destiny? The answers to these fundamental questions are hiding in plain view. We came from the universe. We came from all that is creation. We are part of the universe. We come out of this creation. The answer to the question of our existence is wonderment. Imagined the potential of our species. People say they want to travel to space as if it's some distant place when we are part of the universe, living on an incredibly rich and gorgeous planet. I don't mean to sound new agey, but go out there and look into this.
Join with the human spirit and everything that is decent and wholesome and good, everything that your conscience, your compass tells you is good, that you will bloom and that you will literally accelerate towards a higher level of enlightenment. I'm going to say it again. Your body will fail. You will die. But the ideas, the inventions, the works that you commit while you are alive and conscious will have reverberations throughout time and space for eternity. You will live forever through your children and through other humans' children. This is the great secret. And the great evil of the New World Order engineers is that they fully understand this primal rule. And they have made the greedy, selfish decision to keep these great truths from humanity that would fulfill and empower our species.
Who do you believe was behind 9/11?
Oh, I absolutely know. I have the police on CNN saying, get back, they're going to blow up 7. I have BBC reporting.
Who do you believe is behind
I have the proof. I heard them on CBS Radio.
Who, Alex?
They announced they blew up the towers on CBS Radio. New Yorkers all saw it and heard it.
Alex, who do you believe?
They blew up buildings.
Against sovereign, innocent nations that we know had nothing to do with 9/11.
The Republicans are here and taking advantage of the 3,000 people that died right behind me for their own selfish politics, and it's very sad. I cried here for the first time today. I come here all the time. I've never cried here before. For some reason, I cried for the future because the way they're exploiting these dead people.
Because in your guts, you know that the criminals are returning to the scene of the crime to gloat and to use the bloody sacrifice they committed.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
So now Bush is here in the Big Apple using the deaths as an attempt to get reelected.
Alex, who do you believe was behind it? The American government?
Criminal elements of the military-industrial complex, the same ones that staged Gulf of Tonkin, the same...
Well, I've been warning you about it for at least 5 years. All terrorism that we've looked at from the World Trade Center to Oklahoma City to Waco has been government actions. They need this as a pretext to bring you and your family martial law.
Ones that staged Operation, the mass shootings of Operation Gladio.
Right.
Ooh, the CIA don't like this
Alex,
now.
Do you mean that President Bush and his administration were behind 9/11?
I mean that even mainstream news reported that the hijackers were ordered to be allowed into the United States. Michael Springman, the head of the visa department, blew the whistle on that.
So the Bush administration was part of a conspiracy.
Well, he said never let us tolerate to murder. I can speak in this accent as well.
Yeah.
The government, Hitler firebombed his own Reichstag, Pierce.
In everybody's face, these people are not gods, they're out of control. And the Christians were like, at least people speaking for them, that's why the devil's winning, because you people keep speaking for Christians. Alex Jones says they're going to live forever, just so you could feel like you were a bigger man than me. Hey, this is about humanity surviving and reaching for the stars and recognizing good and evil. That humanity has incredible potential. Look at how far we've come. Think of how far we can go because we are made in the image of God. Which is what the Bible says, but I know you don't like that. And so again, I'm just here trying to get people to think about how big the universe is, to get outside the globalist TV-controlled matrix box, and to watch this profound film that we've put together. I was talking about the eye has not seen, ear has not heard what the Creator has in store for us, and that the universe is the evidence of the Creator. And only you, devil church people, you Christianoid Pharisee demons, the ones Christ beat with a whip, only you could twist that and take the beauty out of the universe.
The only time I lie is I underestimate because I don't want to say the truth.